Let's see, is it working? Receiving your content. You are live. Oh boy, everybody. It seems YouTube has decided that Infinite Outlaw is a little bit too edgy for this world, that he has made content that is unsuitable for YouTube's community guidelines. They struck down my Join the Infinite Outlaw cult video, the one where I advertised my Discord server. I have a few ideas as to why, but first of all, the fact that they took that video down when I have other videos that say worse things on my channel is really funny to me, because it's just an advertisement, right? Like, it's just a video that has cult in the title and says that, you know, I'm going to make a Discord server. Hey, here you go, here it is. And like, that's all there is to it. Like, there's nothing more, and somehow I got a community guideline strike on that video. I don't know if like YouTube's servers or something are messed up, or if, you know, they're doing something wrong with it, but there's one possible reason that I think it got a community guideline strike was because I had linked the Pornhub video of Pain and Resilience, my YouTube video, which was posted on Pornhub. I linked it in the description of that video, but I've linked that video in other descriptions, which it was a normal YouTube video. It wasn't porn, but like it was posted on Pornhub, and I linked that in the description of the video. But I go to other videos where I've linked that same link, and they didn't get community guideline strikes. And so I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, well, the only other reason that this video could have gotten struck down is because it had cult in the title, which was an obvious joke. Like, obviously I was not going to start a real cult. I was just starting a fun Discord server to talk about my videos, but for some reason they struck it down with a community guideline strike. YouTube these days is just on its last legs, I think. It's not the best, but I do love the platform for what it is. Hello, DZ. It's nice seeing you here. I have not watched a video of yours in so long. I need to do that, because you've been streaming a lot lately. Downward spiral, yes. Downward spiral, downward spiral. But yeah, I've missed you, man. We need to talk more. DZ Dog is a good boy. Go watch his videos. We should do, actually, you know what? We should do a Thug Pro stream at some point. I just need to figure out how to get Thug Pro to work on Linux, because I'm running Linux nowadays. And so I just need to figure out how to get it to work. Right now I'm downloading Trails in the Sky, but I'm getting that to work with this crossover device here that basically makes it to where programs from Windows can run more easily on Linux, because I have Wine, like I have Play on Linux, which is like basically the free version of crossover, which makes it to where you can run a lot of different programs through that. But like, the crossover is better because it uses like the DirectX components more efficiently and stuff. But yeah, I've been trying to get video games, any video games, to work on Linux, and it's been a bit of a struggle. As this man in chat said, it is a good time. It's difficult, but Linux runs better with this machine, so like, it's kind of a trade-off where I have to put in more effort to actually get games to work, but it runs better in the long run, so it's just a trade-off. But yeah, my videos have been banned, and to talk about something more broad with my channel, more like the reason why I was starting this stream in the first place, other than to just get practice in with live streaming, was to talk about how my channel has changed in the last 3 months. Because if you go to Infinite Outlaw, let me go right here to Infinite Outlaw. There was a specific time period in which my channel had greatly changed, and I want to mark the exact video where this change had happened. So I'm going to go through all my videos and basically tell you how, let's see, No Boy Ito represents my laziness. This one right here, Why I Will Never Be a Musician, 3 months ago. This video triggered a downward spiral, as they would say, into what my channel currently is now. And it's weird to think about, just like all these videos that have started to come out since this one video, where I feel like I kind of figured out exactly where my channel is going to go after I did this video, because all 3 of these videos have a consistent theme. This one is kind of talking about a personal story where it's a little bit depressive, but it also has some hopeful elements, and I just sort of talk about this thing in my life. And then I go, it's already July and I've barely done anything, which is kind of hinting towards all these other videos coming out because I want to get more productive. And then I make this one. I'm bad at talking about media. I only talk about myself. This is a distinctly depressive take on life where I'm like, yo, I'm pretty sad and I'm gonna express this. The thing about this video, the thing that I realized immediately after recording it, was that I felt better. After recording that video, I sat down and I was like, wow, that really felt good to get that out. And so you know what I did? Is I started making all these other videos, basically doing the exact same thing. Now, not all of them were the same. Like, you get certain videos in here, like What's the Point, where I do a bit more editing. Then you get a video like Fuck the Anime Industry or whatever. That was just a regular anime video, so I'm kind of doing the same thing I usually do. Same with like Thoughts on Magical Girl Site. And then you get more weird personal videos like I don't watch porn, which isn't really a sad thing. It's just talking about why I don't watch porn. And then you get Avoiding Backaches and Eye Strain, which is a total experiment on my end because it's just me listing ways to remain healthy while being a loner, basically. As you go through here, you describing a paranoid episode, you get all these different videos just describing my life and describing these more depressive elements in my life. And the reason why this video triggered an onset of all of these coming out, other than just the inherent enjoyment of it, was because I was running out of things to write about on my channel. I had sort of put Infinite Outlaw into a hole from the beginning. I said, this is going to be the main channel where main channel videos are made. I had decided that. No unscripted videos. But you know what, over time, I started changing things up a little bit. I started to realize that this channel cannot survive if I'm not doing unscripted stuff on it, because there's just not enough things to write about. And so what I started to do was I released a few podcasts here, and then I started with a moment of appreciation. I started doing the unscripted stuff. And then I did a call for context and anime reviews, blah, blah, blah. You know, your experience is the narrative. Some of my best videos came out in this period. And that was when I decided unscripted videos can go on the main channel. But there was a difference back then. I thought it was only unscripted videos that are the best, that are the best that I can do. And I'll just release all the other ones on Outlaw's Graveyard Shift. But I started to notice a divide between the two channels where at one point I was releasing just the most garbage content, and on the other one I was just releasing the best stuff that I could. And over time, that divide started getting thinner and thinner and thinner. I made a vlog called Calls at the time where I realized, oh yeah, these are basically exactly the same. The only thing that keeps this from being on the main channel is not the quality anymore. It's just the topics. I'm just not talking about media in this video. I'm not talking about the creative process in this video, so it doesn't go there. And so when I thought about that, Sure, it makes sense narratively to have Infinite Outlaw be the all-media channel, but it doesn't make any sense marketing-wise. It doesn't make any sense money-wise. Even though I'm obviously not in this for the money, on YouTube, marketing and views all come from watch time. They all come from releasing as much content as possible, which is something I'm able to do. I release videos all the time because I have ADHD, literal ADHD, and I just fucking think about all these ideas all the time and I'm bouncing off the walls, and so I can make shit tons of content, which is great for YouTube's algorithm. It's great for fostering an audience, but it isn't so great for that when you're deliberately putting all of your content onto different channels. So what do? I basically say, fuck having a narrative of any of these channels. Like, the whole idea of Graveyard Shift being a place that I'm going to hide away content that isn't about media, that's gone now, out the window. So I'm just going to put all my videos on this channel. And that's what I did. I basically took the line that was separating the two and I destroyed it. The only thing that Graveyard Shift is useful for now is live streaming, because I'm banned live streaming on the main one, and putting out videos that are just way too bad to actually be on the main channel. And so that's what I use it for, but like, the place in which all of this started was just me saying, I don't have enough ideas to make consistent videos about media, so in order to fill in the gaps on my channel, I need to do something else, or else my channel's just going to keep losing subscribers and no one is going to watch my videos, period. Because that's what YouTube is about. People will unsubscribe to your channel if you don't have constant videos coming out just because YouTube automatically unsubs them and then they forget about you. YouTube is about relevancy. It's about always having your name in the heads of your viewers, or else they die out just due to how the algorithm works. And the algorithm won't promote your videos enough in the first place because they're not, you know, being watched in length. You don't have all these views, all this watch time going around. And you notice how my consistent views actually go up. Like, if you see this from 4 weeks ago, this Sing Me to Sleep video, 74 views. I Relapsed as a Hikikomori, 84 views. Cease to Exist, 63. I'm Becoming a Wage Cook, 53. Goblin Slayer, 123. How to Enjoy Anime, 76. 53, 47, 200, 43, 38, 54, 60, 68 on this newest video here. Like, there's an obvious change in how many views I'm getting, and the reason why is because I'm just making more videos, and that's what the algorithm wants. And so, you know, I love those written videos to death. It's my best content, but having the main channel be this point of prestige where it's only about making the best videos, it's only about writing the best videos, is kind of pointless. Because my vlogs are good content. It's fine the way it is. I enjoy making them and I enjoy watching them. It's some of my favorite things that I do creatively. And so why would I not show that at the forefront? Because it makes sense marketing-wise. It makes sense for me as an individual who enjoys those videos. And there's no reason not to when people are just gonna sit there and not watch the videos that they don't care about and then watch the ones that they do care about. Like, you don't have to put it on a new channel just because you're afraid somebody will unsubscribe. They're going to stick around to watch the videos that they care about. Like, the people who comment on my anime videos are usually not the ones who comment on videos like, do I want to be a hikikomori again? It's just a different audience. And I'm okay with having that diverging audience because I'm going in all directions. The point of my videos is not to get the same amount of views on all of them just by virtue of doing the same content. It's to diversify all over the place. It's to be infinite, you know? Oh God, I need a drink. I've been talking for so long. So, I've been kind of... Oh God. What is in my throat? Yeah. I've been kind of musing on this ever since I hit 500 subscribers, because I've been having the biggest growth period in my channel since the Lego Unikitty video came out, which has like 55k views, something like that. Some absurd number. 60k views. Jesus fucking Christ. But yeah, like, I've just been growing so much more lately, so much more consistently. And so it's led me to think about, especially with the milestone of 500, to think about how did this happen? You know, obviously what change made this giant leap in my sub count happen? And it's because of how I've decided to change the way I do things on this channel. And I think overall, as I thought it would be in the beginning, has been a net benefit. And hey, my videos have had a consistent theme as well. Like, they've all been about issues that I'm dealing with, because that's the stuff I have the most to talk about. Like, I can only make so many conceptual videos where I'm like, hey, big concept, let's talk about it. I can only make so many videos about art or how I experience art, because honestly, the way I write about art is pretty linear. I only talk about, like, my experiences with it from a personal perspective, because that's all I know how to do. And sometimes I make a review here and there that explains things in more depth, but it's hard for me to do that. And so most of my videos end up being very personal, and you can only do so many of those. So eventually I just get to the point where, like, well, what can I talk about? Personal stories and what I'm going through on the day-to-day. And it just happens that a lot of that is real sad shit, because I'm a YouTuber creatively. People like us tend to be that way. But yeah, that's the point. Things are a changing. So let's look in the chat here. Have you ever played Door Kickers? Nah. Human McPeterson, I'm cool. Okay. Hammerstein S. Hey dude, I am cool, Hammerstein. Damn. My channel is just chaotic now. Sierra, sorry. Eggplant, sunglasses, okay, don't make a troll face. Yeah. I mean, again, this is the type of audience because, like, you gotta think about where my videos are being posted. Like, I've found my videos posted on Oh Boy Chan not too long ago, which I love that place. But it's a Chan, nonetheless. Like, even though it's being mitigated through, like, all of these different sub-chans, and, like, really finding its people, being the Yume Nikki audience, and, like, on the NEET board, which is, you know, Yume Nikki fans who are NEETs, that's a pretty specific paradigm that you've put yourself into. Like, even though it has all of these different things to hide itself from the riffraff, it's still a Chan. It's still connected to the identity of a Chan. And so I've begun to find my audience being filled with, like, a lot more, like, memers and, like, Mumkey Jones type of people, which is just weird to me, because I was always, like, the Digibro fan. Like, I grew up watching analysis videos, you know, people being super serious and, like, not knowing how to joke about things. But I also watched people like Filthy Frank and Mumkey Jones and really enjoyed, like, the super ironic style of humor. I've grown up reading 4chan, trolling on 4chan, and things like that. And, like, I've just never known how to incorporate that in my videos. So the idea of attracting an audience akin to that is really weird to me, because I've always just been someone who talks in a fairly, like, sure, I talk in a loud manner where I'm like, hey, you know, exaggerated speech, but I still speak from a fairly honest and collected perspective of, like, I'm just going to calmly explain this aspect of my life, or this aspect of how I experience things. And so it's weird that I have, like, memers and trolls in my audience. Like, I don't know, it was just something I never expected to happen. But the real answer I end up getting to when I think about it at the end of the day is, well, who else would it have been? Because you look at the thumbnails of my videos, you look at the titles like, I hate the human body, and all these other things, and are people good? And then I talk about like being a hikikomori and stuff, and it's like, those are the types of people who go to those places, those are the types of people who do those things, so even though I'm slightly different in how I present myself, it makes perfect sense that I end up attracting those people. I don't watch your videos, don't give yourself that much credit. Yeah, I had a feeling you were probably... Someone linked this stream in a Discord channel. I have no idea who you are. Fake, no one did that. Linux is gay. Linux is gay. It's Star on Jimmy John's. Lin Cucks. I am a Lin Cuck. I've got nothing, lol. This stream. Who the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna go in Jimmy John's and look and see what's going on. Where is Jimmy John's? Oh, it's right here. Who the fuck linked my stream in Jimmy John's? At Star. You're welcome. Oh my... Why are they linking Riz's videos? Is Riz like a meme in this place now? Okay. But yeah. Anyway, that's all I got. 500 subs. We're making it all the way. We're going to the top. We're gonna drill a hole or something. Gurren Lagann. I don't know how that works. But yeah. 500 subscribers. I'm depressed and sad. I'll see you people in another video.